guys, what's going on? It's your girl Cherry again, and thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new here, my name is Terry. I'm from Kenya, currently residing in the USA. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future video. Today is story time, and I will be telling you guys how I was almost kidnapped twice in the USA, and to be specific, in the state of Maryland. So I used to go to work using a bus my first year in the USA, because I had to save for the car, and you have to get used to driving the roads here. In Kenya, our rules is keep left, here is right. So someone gets so much confused, so you have to get used to driving through the busy highway where there is crazy drivers. So that was how I ended up using the buses. So I remember this day, I alighted from a bus in a bus stop, and the place that I used to work was on the other side, so I just needed to cross to the other side. And in that area there was not much going on. It was like dry cleaners and one of the restaurant, and now where I used to work. And so at that time they had not opened, but our place, we were supposed to have opened, but that day my boss was late. So I am crossing, I have alighted, and then there is this guy with a very big prey dog, and he was like, "Hi, how are you?" So I just ignored. My spirit just told me to ignore, and I just crossed on the other side. So I went on the other side, and he turned right where I was going on to cross, and I'm like, what is he doing? And then he continued following me, and he says, "Hi, my sister, I know you." I'm like, "No, I don't know you." And then there were other people there that were looking so weird, I'm telling you, and they were looking like they had those big people with big money. I don't know, that's how I felt. So he's like, "Are you not my sister from Ghana? I have met you." I'm like, "Dude, I don't know you, and I don't want to know you." So but this time I was getting annoyed, and I started walking fast. And once I reached at the door where I used to work, the boss had not opened at that time. So I just freaked out, and I started walking so that I can go to other side, because that other side was kind of busy. You know, once you're getting kidnapped, you can be kidnapped within a blink of the eyes, and people will not notice, and they will just go. So I continued to walk, and he's like, "Are you not my sister from Ghana?" I'm like, "I'm not from Ghana, and please leave me alone. I don't want to know you, and I don't care." So I started going fast, and then there was a white guy that was crossing on the road, and for some reason he was driving. So he realized that I was not comfortable, and it's like I was in panic mode, and he was like, hi girl, are you okay?" And I said, "No, I am not okay." So once the guy saw the white guy now was coming to where I was, they just took off and they left. And that's when the guy that guy came, and he was like, "Here you have to be very careful, then never enter in any car if you don't know anyone, because that's how people are kidnapped here, if you're not careful, especially the black girls. And that's how they do human trafficking, or yeah, and you end up in the wrong hands." So I told him thank you, and then he left. And then now my boss opened the store. That was the first time. Now the second time, I was at the bus station, and this guy comes, and he had a magazine with him, and he was like, "So my sister, how have you been? I've been seeing you around, and I wanted to ask you, like, do you do you want to get rich? Do you want to make money? I can help you. I'm like, I'm not interested. And now I moved, because it was like in the bus station, is like something you can rest with. You can it's like a small, I don't know how to say it. So there is a chair and it's covered. So I just get out and stood where people can see me, because in my side, a lot of people there were no people that were going the same direction that I was going. There was on the left side, people were going this way. So I just said, let me stood where people can see me, and then wait for the cars to go so that I can cross the road safely. And he was like, you don't want to get rich? I'm like, no, it does not work like that. You have to work hard for the money. And he was like, okay, so can you get this magazine and you can go through it, and maybe if you change your mind you can call me. And then I remember my host telling me that never received anything. Even on Kenya, I never received anything from stranger, because sometimes they put sleeping pills or sleeping powder on the magazine, and then you will take it, you start going through it, and then with no time you start dozing off, and now they will take you and they get you inside the car and drive with you for God knows where. So I just crossed over to the other side, and those people, they had started realizing that I'm not comfortable, so their eyes were on me from the passengers that were going from the other side. And once they saw that, the guy entered a very big vehicle, and in that vehicle there was men that were so big, you could tell they had so many, like, I don't know. And then they took a U-turn and they passed on the other side, and they look at me, and then they left. I was so scared. I was so scared. I didn't want to go to work anymore. And from that time I started using Uber for some times, because I noticed, like, maybe this could be the same person, because how do they know that I was coming there? And they sounded almost the same, like the first person. So guys, what I can advise you is that when you going somewhere, if either it's working somewhere, you gotta be unpredictable in all your move, because some people may be watching you, especially if you have a walking distance, or you have a very fixed schedule. Make sure that you use different routes every other time, and don't be predictable, and always be on the watch out. Never accept anything from anyone, because you may be drugged with the sleeping powder, and you found yourself in the hands of very bad men. So yeah, that was it. And from that time I started being careful using Ubers or something like that, and then I moved out of that place. So now I am in Texas. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.